Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't posted in a long time, but I'm gonna try to be back on my grind, trying to post videos. And basically this video is gonna be my story time of my labor and delivery, and throughout the video I'm gonna be like throwing in little clips of like the things that were happening. So okay, starting from the beginning. I had to get induced because I have a heart condition, and that's like a long story about like everything about that, but basically I have like a hole in my heart, and then I just needed to be monitored like more, and they wanted to have like control of the situation if anything happens, so they wanted to induce me basically. So yeah, I got induced on the 23rd, so they set me up to start like around 8 something, and then me and Daniel packed our bags, got in the car, started driving to Swedish, which is in Seattle. I originally was gonna give birth at Providence, which is in Everett, but they don't have a cardiologist there, a heart doctor, so they switched me to Swedish. And honestly, like, I'm glad they switched me there because it's so nice right there. And yeah, we drove there, and we got into our room. So this I think I'm gonna be laboring here, I'm not sure, but this is where we're at right now. The restroom, but I don't think it's gonna be here because there's no baby, like the baby stuff. And we got comfortable in there, and then the lady started talking to me about the process about getting induced. You're gonna have to take pitocin, which is gonna make you get contractions. And then I really don't know but what this was, but they put something in your vag, like they put something in there so your uterus could start softening or something like that. And then yeah, so after I got my pitocin, I didn't feel anything until probably like an hour or two later. I started to feel little cramps, which felt like period cramps, like it was hurting like that in that area. But then like once time kept going, they kept rising the pitocin, and my contractions started getting like, I was like, I could not sleep, and that was just the beginning of like the whole process. So I was like, dude, I don't know if I could do this. I'm gonna have to get an epidural soon. And then so I think it was probably like around 3 in the morning or something that my water broke, and I felt like something pop, and then I felt like wet, and I was like, no way, my water broke. And I was like, Daniel, wake up, my water broke. And I was like, oh my god, okay, like what do we do? And then I pushed the button and I called the nurse, and I was like, oh, my water broke. And she's like, okay, be right there. And then they came in and they switched us to the laboring room where I'm gonna like be pushing. And then once I got there, my contractions were like so bad, bro. Like I could barely walk to the room. I was like, dude, I don't know if I can handle this. I want my epidural. So then the doctor came to give me my epidural, and it didn't hurt to get it, because your contractions are like the painful part. But when they put in the liquid, like you could feel like the liquid in your back, like in your body. It's weird. And then after I got my epidural, I felt so relaxed. I felt so good. I could finally sleep, and it was like I felt so good. I could not move my legs though, but yeah, every time I wanted to like switch positions, people like my nurses had to help me move because I could not move my legs. And then you can't eat anything, but they do let you drink like chicken broth, like the chicken broth. and Jello, I think it was, yeah. And then so I slowly kept dilating and stuff, and that took a long time to dilate, probably like a whole day it took me to get up to 7 centimeters. And then because I went in on the 23rd and Clarity was born the 25th, like around almost 3 in the morning. And yeah, so I got up to 7 centimeters until I stopped dilating, like I wasn't progressing. And then I started to get I had a fever, and I was like shaking so bad. I was like shaking so bad that like literally my neck and my back started to hurt because I was like shaking so much, and I had a fever of like 102. And then they started to get worried because I could probably have an infection because my water broke, and I've been like, it's been a long period of time since my water broke, and something like if I get an infection it could like it could affect the baby. So then, and I wasn't dilating, so they were like getting worried. And then they talked to me about if I don't dilate soon, within like 2 hours, then I'm gonna have to get a C-section. And that's when I was like worrying. I was like, oh my god, I was texting my mom, you know, I was like, oh, I might get a C-section, like blah blah. And it sucks that they couldn't be there, but it's okay. And then so 1 hour passed, and then they checked me. They're like, you haven't dilated, I'm gonna give you 1 more hour to see if you dilate. If not, then we're gonna have to do a C-section. So, and then he actually asked me, he's like, do you want to do it right now, the C-section, or do you want to wait 1 more hour? And I was like, I want to wait 1 more hour to see if I could dilate. And then I actually did dilate within the hour, and I was like so happy. I was like please please please, like let me dilate. And I did. And then I finally got to push. So then I was like practicing pushing, and I was doing good. And then I asked if I could have like a mirror in front of me, yeah, so I could see my badge, so I could see what was like I wanted to see, you know. So then I pushed, and I saw like the hair, like Clarity's head, and I saw her hair. Oh my god, I started crying. I was like, bro, like I'm so glad I got the mirror so I could see like me pushing all the work I'm doing to see Clarity's head, like to see her come out. I was like so happy. I was crying. And then basically it took me like, then they moved the mirror, because then all of the nurses and doctors like was like helping me to push, and it took me like almost an hour to push her out. And Daniel was like FaceTiming my mom and his mom and my sister, and like showing him everything, so they were basically there, you know. And yeah, within the hour she was out. And then right away, like I grabbed her and I was like crying. I was like, oh my god, I was like so happy. I was like, happy birthday, Clarity, and I was like so happy. And then okay, so then we got a little bit of time to spend with her before they took her away to do exams. Because when she was like born, she kind of had a little bit of water in her lungs. I think it's because my water was broken for such a long time and she was still in there. But yeah, and then they helped her through that. They went to go take her to do some exams. I was still in my room, I couldn't get up yet. I still had the feeling of the epidural. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, like when I did my last push and I actually felt her come out, like you can't really feel that much because I had epidural, but when I actually like felt the pressure like of her like coming out, bro, I love that feeling so much. I would always remember that feeling. I was like so happy that like I felt I know it sounds weird, but I felt her like come out. It was like so magical to me, and I was like, yes, I would do it again. Because I had a good experience like with the epidural and stuff like that. But yeah, they took her to do exams, and then Daniel was with her and I was in my room. And then Daniel saw that like she was breathing like hard and like deep, like
she breathing too fast.
Like I don't know, I have like a little video, and then she was breathing like that, and then her blood sugar was low, so they had to keep an eye on that. And then she couldn't keep her temperature like in a good temperature. She was getting cold, so then they had to give her like antibiotics. I forgot why. I think it's because they gave me something because of my fever. I really don't, I forgot, but they had to give her antibiotics, so they had to keep her an eye on her in the NICU for like 48 hours. So then yeah, they took her to the NICU. I only got to spend a little bit of time with her, and then she went to the NICU, and I went to the other room. Out of the delivery room, we went to like another room, and Danny was with her the whole time. Like, he was with her the whole time. He did not rest. He was always right there next to Clarity, and I couldn't like really walk, so I had to stay in my room, and then they had to keep an eye on me because of my heart thing. But I did kept going to see Clarity. I had a little pump that they provided for me, and I was pumping her milk, and I went to go take her to her. When I wasn't there, and then when I went to go see her, I would put her to my chest, to my breast, to feed her. And yeah, and then she started getting better. They put her under like the little heater thing, and then she started to get better. So then they switched her to a parenting room out of the NICU, and we went to a parenting room where she was at.
And we try to make sure you guys have all the supplies, but if you don't have anything or something you need.
We were there for I think like another day, and then because we got there the 23rd, we left the 27th. So yeah, we left the 27th. We left the hospital, and then yeah, she was doing good, and then they gave her a bath, and we left.
It's not so bad. You can almost cry. I'll probably come back good. Okay. And then you just wash away from her eyes, obviously.
Okay. Ready to go home. But like during the time she was in the NICU, I was like worried and stuff, and it was hard because my feet were super swollen. I could not walk. I literally could not walk. It hurt so bad to walk. My feet were swollen, hella swollen. You guys don't even know. Daniel had to get the wheelchair to take me to go see Clarity. And every time we would see her, like we would be there for, you know, a long time to see her. And then the ladies there, the nurses, were like, oh, you guys should go rest, you know, you guys should go, we're gonna watch her, we'll take care of her, you guys should go to your room and get some sleep before you can't anymore. And honestly, we were like, no. Like, we kept getting annoyed that they kept telling us, oh, you should go rest. Like, bruh, our daughter's in the NICU, we want to be with her, okay? Like, chill. Like, they kept telling us, go rest. And like, we get it, we're not gonna have time to rest anymore after we bring her home, but like, we want to be with her if she's in the NICU, you know. But yeah, that's basically the whole story. She's doing super good right now. She's amazing. I'm gonna show her to you guys when she wakes up, because she's taking a nap right now. But yeah, I'll put in the clip. So this is Clarity. Yes, this is my baby. And I love her. And look at her little bows. Look up there, Mama. You gotta say hi to them. You gotta say hi. Hi. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys have any questions, if I didn't say anything or mention anything, comment down below. I will be posting more videos. I'm going to be trying to post like morning routine, night routine vlogs with her, what I do in a day, you know, being a mom, breastfeeding, because I only breastfeed her. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you like, this video, comment, and turn on your post notifications so you guys get that notification when I post a video. And it's been Kayla and Clarity, and we're out. Say bye.